What up, yo? What's poppin'? It's your boy PR Links. Bringing you another vlog, Gorilla Production vlog here, man. On a Saturday, on my way to work, on my way to, go ahead, cross the damn street, bro. On my way to work, and it's a nice day outside, man, but your boy gotta make that money, man. I gotta get my work done. But I want to touch bases with you guys right away. I got an incoming call here, but I don't care. I'm not going to answer it. Look at that beer, though, man. That beer growing out nice. Anyway, I want to touch bases with you guys on the recent development on Call of Duty. The recent news about World War II. And that is that World War II, the next Call of Duty game, is not going to have unlimited sprint. Now, personally, I very disappointed because that they took away unlimited sprint, because it's like it's taking something that was good about the game and you taking it away. But there's a different way to interpret this, and my eyes are bothering me, homie. Real talk. And one way to interpret this, if we go back to AW, Advanced Warfare, Condry, from the time he started unveiling the game and talking about the game, he focused on the exosuits, and everything that was in the game was made and put together around the exosuit. From the movement to the maps to even the streaks, the guns, everything was made around the idea of the exosuits and what the exosuits were about on Advanced Warfare. Now to 2017, Condry is when he made the news and the unveil of Call of Duty World War II game, the first thing he said, we're gonna go back to our roots. We're gonna go back to the roots of Call of Duty. Now the news about not having unlimited sprint, what that tells me is that the game, the next Call of Duty game, is going to be made with the idea of being back to the roots idea, back to the roots of Call of Duty. That the whole concept of the game, from the guns, the movement, the maps, everything is going to be, has been made with the idea of going back to the roots of Call of Duty. So what that means is that we most likely are going to get a game that is, sadly to say, closely to Modern Warfare Modern Warfare, or even Call of Duty 3, to tell you the truth, because those are the roots of Call of Duty. Now, not having unlimited sprint, just the fact that he said that the game is traditional, it's a traditional Call of Duty, and that's the whole idea behind it, and everything is made and drawn and put together behind that idea. So most likely we're gonna get a Call of Duty game that is gonna be close related to the classic Call of Duty games. The best we can hope is that we get a World of War game. That will be pretty good. That we get a World of War game, pretty much World of War remaster. I think that will be a lot better. That we get something like that than actually getting a Call of Duty 3 or Call of Duty 2 or even Call of Duty 1 type of game. Because those games were no, you know, they were not that much fun to play. But if we get a World of War type of game, I think we're gonna be alright, because then we're gonna get maps that are closer to Treyarch maps that we have. That is gonna be Infinity War maps, and that's gonna be great, man, because then the unlimited sprint doesn't really gonna matter too much, because the maps are gonna be 3-lane maps, and we gonna be able to our movement is gonna be enough to keep the game going. You feel me? So this whole traffic here, man, I mean, it is Memorial Day weekend, so I'm not really concerned about it. I don't think that we're gonna have an old school type of springtime where you take 3 steps and you're puffing for air. I don't think it's gonna be nothing like that. What I think that we're gonna have is something closer to Black Ops 2. Something like that, like Black Ops 2. I think that's what we're gonna have. And as far as the maps designs, I think we're gonna have maps closer to World of War maps. Maybe a lot of more head glitching type of a lot of more head glitches. You know, everything surround the idea of a traditional Call of Duty, and I think that's what we're gonna see. So we're gonna wait and see, man, what happens. June is right around the corner, Bryce. It's May 27th, and we about what, 2-3 weeks away from the multiplayer unveil, and I cannot wait, man. So if I continue in the schedule that I have right now, I should be off for the unveil of multiplayer, unveiling of the multiplayer. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's it for me, man. I gotta get ready. I gotta concentrate on this driving. I got some traffic in here, and gotta maneuver myself throughout this traffic, because I gotta get to work. So make sure you leave a like if you like the video. If you don't like the video, welcome to thumbs down. And but just make sure you let me know why you didn't like the video, bro. I mean, how can you not like this beastly beer, man? Peace.